now he's really angry.
So
these dudes, man, what else? They're always angry.
what is up, all you beautiful yingers? I'm Max.
And I'm Steve.
Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, basically our goal on YouTube is to keep old music alive for newer generations, and at the same time keep newer music relevant for the older generations. So let's get into this. What do you got?
So tonight I'm going with a band that I really like. They were kind of the successor to the Beatles. They're Electric Light Orchestra, and we're going to go with one of their hits, Evil Woman.
If you have a specific song or artist you want us to react to, just leave it down below in the comments. What time is it?
It's jive time.
I like this.
Hey woman, you got the blues, 'cause you ain't got no one else to use. There's an open road that leads nowhere, so just mix the miles between here and there. There's a hole in my head where the rain comes in. You took my body and played to ring.
Good, huh? Cool.
Yeah, I like it. It has a really cool feel to it.
Yeah, it's. I mean, ELO. They kind of, like I say, they fused rock with strings and a lot of cool sounds. I always kind of thought they had a little bit of a Steely Dan sound.
Yeah, really interesting.
Yeah, but also a lot of classic rock, Beatles-esque.
Separate ways. You found a fool lying in a daze.
It's a really cool tune.
Yeah, I like his hair. One thing I noticed, his hair is pretty crazy.
Yeah, he has that kind of 70s, long fro
and the
look.
stash too.
Yeah, he's a cool dude, and it's a cool song, man.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's he wrote this song in 30 minutes.
Really?
That's how talented.
Wow.
Oh, woman, what you gonna do? You destroyed all the virtues that the Lord gave you. It's so good that you feel the pain, but you better get your face on both the very next train.
He said, I want to get away from 3 guitars and a drummer. Which was kind of the classic formula for rock bands in the 60s, you know. And, so if you notice, there's a lot. Yeah. There's a lot here. There's strings, there's a piano, bass, there's horns, there's all kinds of, different sounds that, and this guy innovated in that way. All right.
That's a piano solo.
How many times you got a piano solo?
Yeah, I like that.
Tune?
Yeah, that's good. All right, first off, I like the piano solo. Interesting twist. Also, so I noticed there's a girl in the band. So who are the people? Tell me the people.
Well, ELO was basically Jeff Lynne's band. He started it with some other guy who lasted for only the first album. But the rest of the guys I couldn't even tell you who they are.
Tell you they're just
they're just
backup singers. Or
yeah, and musicians. He probably just brought them in as he needed them. There may be 1 or 2 guys that were kind of his normal colleagues.
Got it.
Evil woman, how you done me wrong. Now you're trying to win a different song. How funny how you broke me up. You need the wine, now you drink it up. Evil woman, evil woman, alright.
That's pretty good. I love it.
It's a good tune. It's a good tune. It was a hit, and you could see why. And the other thing that made ELO, when I was just reflecting on it when I was watching the video, he has a cool voice,
Yeah, I liked his voice a lot.
He has a really cool voice, and he sang a lot of the Traveling Wilbury songs later. Maybe I'll do one of those with you. But anyway, that's it. Cool. ELO, Electric Light Orchestra, Evil Woman. What do you got?
All right, so we got a returning artist.
Ooh.
Got NF. We're going to do another NF song because this Friday he's dropping his new mixtape, and it's been almost a year or two since his last album dropped.
Oh.
So we're going to check out one of his new songs that's going to be on the mixtape.
All right.
He talks a lot about how he's like different from other rappers. That's like one of the key things in this.
All right. He's trying to differentiate himself,
Correct.
strike out on his own.
Which I sort of agree with. Yeah.
All right, cool. Ooh, very ominous start here.
It's called Clouds.
Calmly feel myself evolving, appalling, so much I'm not divulging. Been stalling, I think I hear applauding. They're calling, mixtapes aren't my thing, but it's been awfully exhausting. Hanging on to songs as long as daunting, which caused me to have to make a call I thought was ballsy, resulting in what you see today. Proceed indulging, as always, the one-trick pony's here, so quit your sulking.
Initial reaction.
Well, it's off to a slow start.
It is
for
off
me.
to a slow start.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of beat or tempo to it. He's trying to tell a story here, but it's off to a slow start. Let's see how it goes. I have a feeling it's going to build to something.
That's kind of a thing, one of his things. He likes to build up his songs.
All right, let's see what he got.
Create the riddles, put trade and civil, unsafe a little. Oh yes indeed, it's plain and simple. I'm far from brittle, unbreakable. You following? I'm Bruce Willis in a train wreck. I'm like trading in your car for a new jack. I'm like having a boss getting upset cause you asked him for less on your paycheck. I'm like doing headstands with a broke neck. I'm like watching your kid take his first steps. I'm like saying Bill Gates couldn't pay rent cause it's too broke. Where am I going with this? Unbelievable. Yes, inconceivable. See myself as fairly reasonable, but at times I can be stubborn, so if I have to, I will rock the boat.
The dude's just like popping in and out of different scenes, like so. I'm having trouble, following it. But
I think the music video part. I think it's talking about how he's kind of he was up in the clouds, so he's kind of separating himself from everyone else. And he's kind of in a different zone or different reality or whatever. And people aren't understanding him at first.
Like me.
Exactly.
What you think's probably unfeasible, I've done already 100-fold. It's probable that I might press the envelope. Ideas so astronomical, sometimes I find them comical. Yeah, incomparable, replay value phenomenal. Beat selection remarkable, slowing me down impossible. I don't rock no rollies, I don't hang around no phonies. I don't really got no trophies. I don't know why God chose me. Got something in the cup, ain't codeine. Changed my style, they told me. Now they come around like homie. Man, y'all better back up slowly. Back up slowly!
So did you catch that line?
No.
Yeah, kind of. What he say?
He said, he's basically saying people weren't like for him until he's becoming more famous.
No!
He says, I don't rock no rollies, I don't hang around no phonies. Basically what he's saying there is he's not materialistic and he doesn't like fake people. Then later on he says, changed my style, they told me, now they come around like homie. This is a very important part because what he's saying is people in the industry were pressuring him into having a certain style, probably a more generic rapper style, and he didn't want that because he wanted to be different and he wanted to be successful at being different, and he is. And now that he is, people are acting like they were for him all along when really they weren't.
Who are you kidding? How could you doubt me? I've always delivered. Ripping the teeth out of the back of my mouth, the closer you get to my wisdom. See, my initial thought was the way, but what can I say? I had to come visit. Check on you guys, you doing alright? You're yearly socked, yeah, that's what I figured. They cover their heads up whenever I drop. Shake the whole industry, put them in shock. Come out the clouds like a meteor rock, then land on the earth like ready or not. Ain't no one like me to cream me the crop. Don't even front, but they give me some props. I'll pick up your body and throw it a block. Okay, I admit it, that's over the top. Not! Some say I'm a great influence, I don't know about that, but I did do the best I could. Hollywood, Hollywood, hope Nate doesn't go Hollywood.
You can pull the teeth at the back of my mouth, that's the closest you'll ever get to my wisdom, or something like that. This is like clever lines like that he comes up with.
Well, yeah, they're poets, like I've said. You know, they're really good poets. The music here isn't so great. You know,
I agree.
The poetry is good, but the music here is
You're not a fan.
It's not great.
It's not great. Okay.
But,
and then also he said Hollywood. Nate doesn't want to go to Hollywood, so same kind of thing.
Yeah,
so.
I picked that up.
Hollywood, hope Nate doesn't go Hollywood. You think that you don't know me good? You think that you don't know me? I always advance, say how I fail, you know I stand. Raising the bar, I gotta expand. Top of the charts, I'm setting up camp. Pounding my stakes, I put on my tent. Shoot for the stars, they fall in my hand. Stick to my guns, I don't even flinch. Can push all you want, ain't moving an inch. I rarely miss, you know I'm relentless. Ain't got a choice, no way to prevent it. Just who I am, and I don't regret it.
Now
see what
really
I want,
angry.
and then I go get it.
So,
these dudes, man, what else? They're always angry. You know, they always have a beef with something. You know, there's never been a happy rap song.
No,
you know,
I don't think so.
There's always, you know, they're just.
I don't think he's angry. He's just
the dude's not happy.
Aggressive.
Man. Yeah,
he's upset because he doesn't want to end up like these other, you know, more generic rappers.
So don't. You know, nobody's telling you to. Just, you know.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
These guys are, you know, they're fuming.
I know.
Like Jeff Lynne, he gets angry with a woman, he just writes evil woman. You know, this guy, you know, he's
I don't think there's such thing as a calm rap song. I don't think he's angry. He's just hyping up what he's talking about. And that goes for a lot of rap songs. A lot of people think when they hear rap songs, they think they're rapping angrily. And sometimes that's the case, but most of the time they're just getting excited because that's what rap is. If you listen to the lyrics, he's really not angry.
Oh my God, I'm happy I did it. Beat all the odds, I ain't got no limits. Can it be stopped? You paying attention? I ain't gotta say it. They know where my head is. They know where my head is.
I wonder how they did that. Let's see.
All right. Is that it?
I think so. Yeah.
Clouds.
So that's introducing his new mixtape that's coming out.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Well, the ending was better than the beginning. It built, and even the music at the end was kind of, you know, it was almost like cinematic. You know, it was almost like a movie, like the big down. You know, like it was cool at the end there. But overall, not one of my favorites.
Okay,
not one of my favorites. But yeah, it was. You know, look, the guy's. You know, he's obviously. Trying to make a point. He's not happy, you know, maybe not happy with the industry, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. But, you know, keep laying them on me, man. Yeah, we'll be back next week with some more cool tunes. We're introducing each other to our styles of music, and we hope you enjoy it.